Hello, Willoughby, and all of Northern Ohio. What news we have for you? Santa Claus is coming to town. What we're showing you is a live shot of the biggest Christmas movie set ever staged in Ohio, Public Square, downtown Cleveland. The calendar may say this is January 19th, but in Movieland, this is still pre-Christmas December. Staff reporter and would-be movie critic Paul Orlowski is somewhere down on that massive movie set right now. Paul, tell us about all this peculiar activity we're looking at.
Well, I've got a great view, Ted. I'm on top of our truck looking at all of this. It looks really nice. They've got diagonal parking just like the 40s and all of that. Public Square in general, and Higbee's in particular, is the scene of a movie. It's called The Christmas Story. It's the story of a little boy back in the 1940s, and a lot of work has gone into making Public Square look like it might have looked back then. Tonight it has lights, a camera way up there, and lots of action on the square. 1982's Christmas lights are down, and 1940's are up. Hundreds of vintage cars and costumes are the backdrop for this film. Old-timers say the film crew did its homework well.
I remember it, I was 14 years old then. But it's a fine job on it.
It looks a lot like it, huh?
Mm-hmm, sure does.
I think it's terrific, yeah.
It's pretty much the same as I remembered.
Everything is perfect, right down to the license plates. Push-button phones are covered by old phone booths. The RTA's colors are hidden by what a bus stop used to look like. Even an old streetcar. This extra is convinced.
Vote Roosevelt, not Dewey. Roosevelt and Truman's the one for us. He'll keep us out of that war.
There's lots of snow, but even Cleveland couldn't produce enough snow. Soap suds fill in the gaps, and the lights are glorious. Higbee's windows show a simpler time, when skates and dollies and a sled were what Santa brought. Not a video game in sight. The cold caused some problems, but not big ones. And for others, an old-fashioned muff did the trick. There are a lot of spectators down here, Ted, watching the movie being filmed, but there is one problem. If you go to see the movie, they're only going to identify this as a Midwest town. Higbee's name will be used, but you won't know that it's Cleveland.
But they don't really mind if we sort of come down and watch over their shoulders as they shoot this movie tonight, huh?
Well, as long as you stay outside the lines that they fenced off, no. And it's very interesting, beautiful scenery.
11:30, 25 minutes away. Thank you, Paul.